Week 3 of our Twitch subscriber Madden franchise. We're about to go head-to-head with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Before we do that though, guys, down in the description box down below, and I'm also going to leave a pinned comment, I now have a public Discord server. It's pretty much just a group chat to keep you updated on the channel. I post my video links in there. I also keep you guys posted on when I'm streaming through that Discord server. That's also where I organize my tournament. It's where I communicate with the Madden franchise players, and it's also where we communicate for the fantasy football league that we're in. Now, there are still a bunch of teams available, guys. I'm going to flash that up on the screen right now. All the teams you see that don't have a Discord name or a PSN name, those teams are available. So some good teams like the Minnesota Vikings, the New England Patriots, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are available. All you have to do to get into the Madden franchise, you have to be a subscriber on Twitch. All you have to do is head over to my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/realshelfy. Once you subscribe to the Twitch channel, all you have to do is join the Discord server. Let me know you want to do the league, and I'll give you the info to get into the league. I'm also going to be live on Twitch tonight. I am live right now, notification gang. Probably playing some NHL, but come hang out. And for those of you that want to get in on the Madden franchise, you come chill right now. I can walk you through it. Coming live from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida, we have the Eagles and the Buccaneers. Both teams ready to step out onto the field for this Week 2 matchup. Both teams are currently 0-1. Both teams are looking for that first win. Jameis Winston not suspended on the Madden franchise, leading the team out of the huddle. We are going to go with a simulation for defense. So this little play-by-play thing that it shows, we are going to do all of the offensive snaps, and we're going to let the defensive snaps go through. So first possession of the game, we get a quick 3 and out from the defense, and we are going to get the ball. Now, just like last game, I'm going to try and run the rock. Jay Ajayi for 7 yards. We run the stretch to the right. Good start. Last week he had 61 yards on 14 carries. Good start to the season for Ajayi. Very next play, I roll out. I could have gone to the flats there, but we threw the ball down the field to Mike Wallace. Carson Wentz on the money for a big gainer. Gets us to the Tampa Bay side of the field. And then Jay Ajayi gonna pound it right back up the middle. That's his second rush. He's up to 15 yards now, so why not? Let's get him outside, give him some space. We cut it back in. But the linebacker catches up to him, brings him down at the 12. Ajayi with 31 rushing yards on the first drive of this game. And then I love running this route right here. I almost got Corey Clement killed though because I waited too long to throw that ball. He got destroyed. That's okay. We're going to advance the ball on second down now. 3rd and inches from the 3. I tried to run it up the middle, and we got stuffed. But you know this is a Doug Peterson Philadelphia Eagles team. We're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Why not? Carson's making some changes at the line of scrimmage. We have guys moving around everywhere, and we're going to find Zach Ertz with a little bit of space to wiggle. He finds the goal line, gets into the end zone for the first score of the game. Carson Wentz, 1 touchdown pass on 1 drive. Now Jake Elliott's going to go ahead and kick this bad boy off, and the Buccaneers are going to get their drive started with a 5-yard rush to Mark Ingram. Later in the drive, Cameron Brate back-to-back catches, gets the ball downfield and onto the Eagles side. Mark Ingram, 8-yard rush. Now they're getting yards in chunks. You see those blocks on the field? That represents how far they went on that play. Those big blocks, not good. They're getting big gainers. Another 5-yard pass here to Chris Godwin, Middletown, Delaware representative. And the drive's going to end with a 44-yard field goal to make it 7-3. Chandler Catanzaro, first points on the board for the Buccaneers, and we're going to try and keep the J train rolling. First play, we're going to stretch it back out to the right. Why not? Another pretty solid gainer on first down. 5:23 to go. We're going to run a screen out here to the left on 2nd and 3. Try to dump it off, but the play took a little bit too long to break down, and we end up taking a sack. It's going to set up 3rd and 15. Got a pretty good pocket there. Started the breakdown late, but we're going to make the pass over the middle to our safety net, our security blanket. Zach Ertz for 25 yards down the middle. That's going to give us a 1st and chains. Running some crosses. Alshon Jeffrey's going to make a nice little 11-yard catch. It's going to get the ball over into Tampa Bay territory. We're at the 42-yard line. 4 minutes to go. Tried to run the ball back up the middle over Jay Ajayi. Had nothing. 2 plays later, 3rd and 9. We're going to make a crossing pattern to Alshon Jeffrey. Was hoping we could break that tackle. We did, but we couldn't get the ball upfield any farther. That's going to bring on 4th and 2. And like I said before, this is a Doug Peterson Eagles team, so we are going to go for it. Tried to roll out here, had plenty of space. For a second there, I thought I was going to have room to run for it and slide, but the linebacker closed that off. I tried to make the throw late, didn't get it there, so we're going to have to failed conversion on 4th down gives Tampa Bay the ball before the half. We're up by 4. Jameis Winston converts a 3rd down, 2-yard run, gives them a 1st down, and then Mark Ingram for 5 yards. 4-yard reception for Adam Humphries, and then on 3rd down, there was a penalty on the Eagles for 20 yards. So Tampa moving the ball down the field, eventually throws a touchdown pass to Adam Humphries to give them a 10-7 lead. So now we're going to get the ball back down by 3. Going to try and work the ball back upfield here, try and get at least a field goal before the half, tie this thing up or take the lead. We hit Nelson Aguilar for a pretty solid gain there on the first play. Second play, had a running lane with Carson Wentz, but looked like Bo Allen right there. Made a nice play up the middle, tackle Carson Wentz out in space. And once again, getting plenty of room to run. And this play right here is weird. I'm waiting for Nelson Aguilar to make that block. I probably should have just run out of bounds, but I thought Aguilar was going to make that block. Instead, he kind of just did nothing, and we got hit sticked. Carson Wentz fumbles. Tampa Bay takes over. I did get the ball back right before the half because the defense had a quick 3 and out. After a nice gain, gets us down to the 37 of Tampa. Once again, Carson Wentz is going to roll out. He's got some space to run, and we're going to get out of bounds. So that's a gain of 7. We're pretty much in field goal range now, and we got out, so the clock stopped. And we also have 2 timeouts left. Darren Sproles now, nice little gain. We are into the red zone at the 19-yard line, trying to get points on the board before halftime. We're lucky we even got this extra possession. Carson Wentz, once again, more space to run, slides down at the 11. We're going to call our final timeout with 17 seconds to go. So we have to throw the ball in the air here. Got to get the clock killed if we don't get in the end zone so that we can kick a field goal. But unfortunately, I made the mistake of all mistakes. Back-to-back weeks, just not good passes from me. It's not Carson Wentz. It is 100% me. Tried to squeeze that ball into a window that didn't exist. And Tampa Bay makes the interception to end the half. Going to come out in shotgun here. Darren Sproles is the top running back. Zach Ertz, we're going to run a quick little out route. That's going to gain 4 yards on 1st down. Next play, 2nd and 6. Waiting for him to get out of his route right there. Nelson Aguilar does a good job creating space. It's a big 1st down. Now we're going to run the ball to the left side with Jay Ajayi. Tries to run through the DB, puts the shoulder down, runs him over, but the tackle was completed. That next 1st down, we got sacked for a 2nd and 18, but Dallas Goedert, who's going to come alive here in the second half of this game. Zach Ertz has been wide open this entire game. He had a really good first half. Now it's Dallas Goedert's turn to get involved here in the second half. That was a big gainer on 2nd 18 to give us a first. And then once again, Carson Wentz rolling out, finding space to run, gets the 1st down and more. We're now down inside the red zone. Ran the ball with Jay Ajayi on 2nd down. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. I'm trying to pound the rock here. Our offensive line is really good all the way across. Right here, we're going to get the 1st down. 3rd and 3. It was offsides on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers there. They were lined up a little bit off. I'm running a little bit of a no huddle here when I'm in Tampa's side of the field. And thankfully, we got them off. At first, I thought that was going to be a holding. So I was a little bit nervous, thinking, oh, 1st down's going to be nullified. No, but that's okay. Get the ball down here. It's 3rd and goal now from the 5. We had a loss of yards on 2nd down. Tried to run it with Jay Ajayi. Didn't work. But on 3rd and goal from the 5, we're going to find Alshon Jeffrey. Mr. Reliable, wide open on the crossing pattern. There was nobody on the right side of the field. That's going to give us the lead back 14-10. So it's the 3rd quarter now. We're deep into this game at this point. There's only a minute left in the 3rd. We have the lead. But Tampa Bay is just getting yards and chunks on our defense. Been running down the field the entire time. And once again, another touchdown. Jameis Winston, 21 yards to Mike Evans, gives Tampa the lead back. So now we're looking at almost a 4th quarter here. 36 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. We throw the ball to Dallas Goedert. Once again, I said he comes alive in the second half. But we're running out of time. We're about to hit the 4th quarter, 3rd and 1. Running a crossing pattern here. Alshon Jeffrey gets the 1st down. Nice little slant route right there to get the 1st down, get the necessary yards, and then once again, Carson Wentz outslide. He got hit a little bit there on that slide. Thankfully, we got down. Another 3rd down now. 3rd and 4. We're going to run another crossing pattern, and once again, Alshon Jeffrey and Zach Ertz in this game on 3rd downs have been huge getting open in one-on-one coverage. 1st down now from the Buccaneers side. I don't know why I should have just thrown that ball away. Instead, I flipped it up to Corey Clement. He makes the play for a 9-yard gainer. We're down to Tampa's 31. Now we're going to get the ball outside again with Jay Ajayi. We didn't run the ball very well outside of those first 2 drives. but we're going to try and get Jay Ajayi involved again here late as we're working our way down the field. Under 4.5 minutes to go, down by 3 on the 15-yard line. 2nd and 2, Jay Ajayi gets stood up there, but just enough yards for the first down. We're down to the 13-yard line now, and we're going to lose yards. This was the story of the second half for Jay Ajayi. We really weren't getting much push from the offensive line. We were going backwards for the most part, but the tight end spot coming in huge. Dallas Goedert across the middle. He was wide open. We get the lead back with 3.5 to go in the game. 21-17 is the score. But I was really concerned here because Tampa, like I said, they've been moving the ball downfield the entire game. But when you need it most, with 2.5 minutes to go, our defense got a big stop, forced a 3rd and long, and we end up getting the punt. So we're going to get the ball back. Pretty much just a couple first downs is going to win us this game. And once again, the story of the second half, Dallas Goedert. Big gainer across the middle. He gets the first down. And now we're going to try and get some chump yards for Jay Ajayi here as we enter Tampa's side of the field. Just 36 seconds to go, and they don't have a timeout. So we really could have just kneed the ball in this situation, but we're going to go ahead and mess around, run the ball a little bit, try and get Jay Ajayi's stats back. But right after that long gainer, once again, he goes backwards for a few yards, loses 3 there, and then on the very last play of the game, I'm just going to flip one up, see if somebody can make a play, but Zach Ertz in the triple coverage there. That's going to be dropped. We win the game by a score of 21-17. I tried to get a cheap touchdown there at the end just to pad the stats, but Carson Wentz, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns. We defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in my opinion, pretty dominant fashion. The defense came up with a big stop late for the most part. Tampa's offense moved the ball pretty well, but I'm okay with that. I was doing a simulated defense, so I'm not too concerned about it. I feel like we moved the ball down the field really well, though. Other than that pass I made, the interception at the goal line at the end of the first half, outside of that pass, I thought we played pretty well. Carson Wentz had a really good game. Could have ran the ball better in the second half, but a much better game plan this week versus week 1 against Enigma. I can't wait to get my next user matchup. We are going to upgrade Ronald Darby here. As you saw, we upgraded his zone defense at the end of the game, the 86 overall. Ronald Darby. But like I said, I am looking forward to the next user matchup. Let's take a look at the standings right now, though. AFC North, the Bengals are 2-0, leading that division. The AFC South, the Texans are 1-1. The Titans, Jags, both 1-1. And the Indianapolis Colts, which is who we play next week, are currently 0-2. The Patriots and the Buffalo Bills are 2-0. The Miami Dolphins are 1-1, and the New York Jets are 0-2. And now on to the last division in the AFC, the West. The Chiefs are 2-0. Raiders and Broncos coming in at 1-1. And the Los Angeles Chargers are 0-2. The Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, Detroit Lions are all 1-1. And the Chicago Bears are 0-2. They actually look really good in real life right now. Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints, both 2-0 in the NFC South. The Falcons are 1-1. The Buccaneers are 0-2 thanks to our loss. The Washington Redskins, though, are winning the NFC East right now. They are 2-0. They've scored 37 points, only given up 13 through 2 weeks. The Giants are 0-2. The Cowboys are 1-1. The NFC West, the Rams and the Niners are both 2-0. The Seahawks are 1-1, and the Arizona Cardinals are 0-2. So that's going to do it for the standings update after 2 weeks. Now we're going to take a look at some of these prime-time performers across the league. My man Dave, D Sharp, using the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees has 828 passing yards through 2 games. Lighten it up. My man Dave trying to get an MVP award down there in New Orleans for Drew Brees. Carson Wentz not off to a hot start. He has five interceptions, 3 touchdowns. That's terrible for 2 games, but that's not Carson's fault. It's my fault. Le'Veon Bell is leading the league in rushing. Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Kareem Hunt, all tied with 3 touchdowns to lead the league in rushing touchdowns. And then on offense, Michael Thomas had over 400 receiving yards in 1 game on week 1. Has 606 receiving yards in total through 2 weeks. That doesn't even make sense for 2 weeks of football. If you're playing against the Saints, if you're playing against my man Dave, lock up Michael Thomas, because it seems to be the whole offense right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the stream if you come hang out. I'm going to look to go 2-1 next week against the Indianapolis Colts, and I will also be doing a player progression update in that video as well. So keep your eyes peeled for week 3. If you want to try and join the Madden franchise, come check out one of the Twitch streams, get yourself in the Discord server, and we can get you into the Madden franchise. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out of here. Peace. Franchise on Madden 19 for PS4. If you want to be in, there's still a handful of teams left. I want to say there's about 10 teams still open. So if you sign up to be a sub on Twitch, join our Discord server, let me know. and you can get in the Madden franchise. But this week, week 1, we're playing the Falcons. The Falcons are a user-ran team. My buddy Enigma is running the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I gotta throw it out there though. Enigma was the only person in this league who got a little bit cheesy on the trade.